Toyota, the world's largest automobile manufacturer, is facing fresh challenges from the rapidly growing electric vehicle (EV) market and a wave of new competitors. In response to this rising competition, Toyota has revealed a groundbreaking new engine designed to revolutionize the auto industry and reassert its dominance. But what makes this engine stand out, and how might it reshape the future of automobiles? Join us in this special episode as we dive into Toyota's new engine, which could disrupt the entire EV industry. Despite an impressive 2023, when Toyota set a record by selling 11.2 million vehicles, electric cars played only a small role in that achievement. Of the total, just around 104,000 were electric vehicles, about 0.926% of Toyota and Lexus sales for the year. Toyota's leadership believes there is still significant demand for traditional engines. The chairman emphasized this view in a speech to over 200 corporate managers and executives, asserting that consumers should have the freedom to choose and not feel pressured into buying electric cars. He previously hinted at this upcoming engine project during a Q&A session at the 2024 Tokyo Auto Salon. According to Toyota, electric cars will likely remain a minority in the market, potentially making up no more than 30%. The rest of the market, they argue, will still favor traditional engines, hybrids, and fuel cell electric vehicles. Hydrogen-powered engines could also play a role in the future, though diesel engines were notably absent from his remarks. In 2024, Toyota plans to announce this new combustion engine project. As other automakers shift focus to electric vehicles, some have even pledged to phase out traditional engines altogether in the coming years. Brands like Jaguar, Chrysler, Lotus, Aston Martin, Bentley, Buick, Cadillac, Rolls-Royce, Genesis, Maserati, Mini, Opel, Vauxhall, and Volvo have all committed to fully electric lineups by the end of this decade. Toyota's luxury brand, Lexus, has promised to stop selling combustion engine vehicles by 2035. In Europe, Stellantis aims to offer only EVs by the decade's end, and Mercedes plans to make the full switch by 2030, depending on market conditions. Audi, one of Toyota's chief rivals, will stop producing combustion engines by 2032, while BMW has yet to set a firm deadline. Volkswagen's core brand intends to manufacture only electric cars in Europe by 2033. This new engine project could mark a turning point for Toyota as the company continues to balance traditional combustion engines with the rise of electric and hybrid technologies, positioning itself for the future of mobility. However, Toyota has a different perspective. They believe that battery electric vehicles can be one of several solutions to achieve carbon neutrality. Akio Toyoda emphasized that the charging infrastructure needs to be ready. He pointed out that around 1 billion people worldwide don't have access to electricity, and since Toyota sells cars in those areas, fully committing to EVs wouldn't work well. That's why they're investing in making engines powered by hydrogen. Over the years, Toyota has proven to be a significant tech leader, and there's no doubt that the new internal combustion engine will be remarkable. The fundamental efficiency of hydrogen-powered engines lies in using water as a fuel. To unlock the energy stored within water, hydrogen atoms are separated from oxygen through electrolysis. This process involves using an electric current to split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen gases. Hydrogen is an excellent fuel choice due to its high energy density. When combusted, hydrogen releases significant energy comparable to conventional gasoline engines. However, unlike gasoline, hydrogen combustion produces only water vapor as a byproduct, making it environmentally friendly and safe. Even though the concept looks promising, there are areas that could be improved to make these engines more practical. For instance, there is a need to enhance systems for splitting water efficiently, devise safe methods for hydrogen storage, and create engines that can effectively utilize hydrogen. The goal is to eliminate the need for complex electric or hydrogen systems. This simplicity benefits electric car users, who often struggle to find charging stations, and makes refueling easier compared to hydrogen. Experts are curious and ask questions like, can hydrogen-powered performance match that of traditional gasoline engines? Will the driving experience be enjoyable? Hydrogen-powered engines can match the performance of their gasoline counterparts thanks to hydrogen's unique nature as a fuel. When hydrogen burns, it does so much faster than gasoline, resulting in rapid combustion that enhances engine responsiveness, critical for driving performance. Achieving such minimal environmental impact is possible due to the unique combustion process of hydrogen engines. When hydrogen fuel is used in engines, it reacts with oxygen from the air to generate energy, with water vapor as the sole byproduct. This clean process contrasts sharply with the combustion of fossil fuels, where carbon in the fuel combines with oxygen to produce CO2. Eliminating CO2 emissions from the tailpipe represents a significant step toward mitigating the environmental impacts of the automotive industry. Hybrid electric vehicles, which combine a gasoline engine with an electric motor, and plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, which can be charged by plugging in to charge their batteries, offer improved fuel efficiency and lower emissions compared to conventional gasoline vehicles. However, they still rely on gasoline and therefore produce CO2 emissions during use, albeit at reduced levels compared to traditional vehicles. In contrast, hydrogen engines offer the promise of true zero-emission driving, provided that the hydrogen fuel is sourced sustainably. Another important consideration is the life cycle emissions of these vehicles. HEVs and PHEVs require batteries that use rare earth elements and involve energy-intensive manufacturing processes, presenting environmental challenges. Hydrogen engines, on the other hand, avoid these issues. Hydrogen fuel production mainly relies on renewable sources like wind or solar power, which can result in a more environmentally friendly life cycle compared to battery manufacturing. The efficiency of a hydrogen combustion engine is similar to that of a traditional combustion engine and can even be slightly higher in some scenarios. This is particularly significant in heavy-duty applications, where the power output of hydrogen engines can match that of hydrogen fuel cells. Fuel cells exhibit a high power peak at low loads, but tend to decrease in power at high loads, unlike hydrogen combustion engines, which maintain a high peak load. This makes hydrogen combustion engines more suitable for applications requiring high performance. Technologies like Toyota's hydrogen engine are especially valuable now as the world grapples with the challenges of climate change and dwindling resources. They offer new hope for cleaner and greener transportation without sacrificing performance or practicality. Toyota is also setting a new standard with its approach to carbon neutrality, aiming to eliminate carbon footprints entirely. Time